know it's been a while since I have dropped some content, took a break for family purposes. But I wanted to come out and take a minute to say something about the recent days. Because we have had in history many irrational passings of monumental people. Again and again, we have seen how communities lose their strongest leaders and voices. And it's not by accident, but because men who stand for truth, for faith, and for family become targets. And among those deeply struck are the very pillars of our homes, fathers and husbands. Fathers are more than protectors of their families. They are the backbone of society itself. Their strength shapes the character of their children, guides the course of their families and communities, and sustains the values that hold civilization together. When a father stands firm in his duties, he upholds not just a household, but the very foundation upon which generations are built. And yet it is precisely this strength, this unwavering dedication, that makes good men a target. And throughout history, men who have embodied this principle, courage, and devotion have often been challenged, misunderstood, or even opposed by the very world that benefits from their guidance. Their trials are not a reflection of weakness, but of the power they wield simply by standing for what is right. It is with heavy hearts that we remember Charlie Kirk, who was a devoted husband, a loving father, and a man whose voice and convictions touched countless lives. Beyond the public stage, Charlie's truest legacy was in the quiet strength he offered his family. His family. He was a man who understood his sacred duty to lead, protect, provide, and to guide. Those who knew him witnessed a steadfast love for his wife and children. A love rooted not in fleeting words, but in daily sacrifices and presence. Charlie Kirk's mission extended beyond his home. We all know that. He stood for truth in an age where truth is ridiculed. He stood for faith in a culture that scorns it. He stood for family in a time when family is under relentless attack. For that, he was respected by many, but also targeted by forces that despise righteousness. Good men, those who hold fast to principle and refuse to bow to corruption, too often find themselves in the crosshairs of evil. And Charlie Kirk was one of those men. Though his earthly journey has ended, his influence has not for many. The seeds he planted in his family, his community, and in the hearts of those he inspired will continue to bear fruit. Evil may strike at men like Charlie, but it cannot erase the light that they brought. I wanted to take a minute to honor Charlie today. Charlie Kirk, for not only for who he was, but for what he represented, which was the example of a man unashamed to lead, unafraid to stand, unwilling to compromise, to corruption. His passing reminds us that the struggle between good and evil is real, and that those who walk boldly in truth would always be remembered long after their voices fall silent. May his family find peace in the knowledge that he ran his faith fully. May we honor him not by mourning only, but by carrying forward the values he lived for: the truth, faith, and family. So today I pause my normal content to honor the life of Charlie Kirk, because he was respected, admired, and followed by many, whether you agreed or not. We have to understand that this is what evil does. It strikes hardest at men of courage, men who refuse to back down, men who will not bow to the lies of this age. Good men have always suffered for their courage. From the quiet fathers who worked tirelessly and unseen, To the men who rise to speak truth in defiance of popular opinion, history shows us a painful truth. Virtue often draws opposition. And though Charlie Kirk's life here ended too soon, the influence of his voice, his conviction, and his example will never be silenced. His work and his witness will live on through his family and in countless lives he touched. And even if you're not a person that actually listened to him, and I know this is not a political channel, I wanted to shine a light on a father and a husband, which I truly preach. A dedicated leader for not just his own family, but for society. You can hate him or love him, but he has made a drastic difference in society today for even the younger generations. So, in his family, in the countless lives he touched, and in the hearts of those who would carry the message forward, I wanted to say that it's men like Charlie that remind us that while evil may wound, it sure doesn't destroy the truth. So I wanted to do a video just in honor of him, in honor of men like him. There's many men out here that are like him. That we should all carry a torch on truth, stand for what is right, back our families, so this family's life will never go in vain. I want to thank y'all for taking the time out to watch this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hit the all notification bell to alert you for any new content I drop. And as always, I truly thank you all for watching.